In this video, guys, I'm going to share with you my top 10 tips, tricks, things, and apps that you need here in Thailand to not only survive, but thrive. And guys, I promise you in this video, I'm going to touch on something that is going to be an absolute game changer, and it is going to transform your Thai experience like nothing else. And I promise you this much, no other YouTuber, no other influencer is talking about it. This is going to be the first time you've ever seen this. Why, hello there, guys, and welcome back to not only surviving but thriving, visiting and living here in absolutely positively perfect Phuket, Thailand, and all of Thailand for that matter, and as a matter of fact, all throughout Southeast Asia. This video, guys, is all about all of the things that you need to thrive here. I'm going to give you some tips. I'm going to show you some tricks. I'm even going to show you something that is going to be a complete, absolute, mind-blowing game changer for anybody coming here that wants to, Anyways, guys, listen, there's so many things that makes traveling easier. There's different apps, there's different things that you need to bring with you. And in this video, I'm going to cover with you my top 10. So I'm not going to ramble on too much here. I'm just going to jump right in with what I think is the #1 app that you need for traveling through all Southeast Asia, not just Thailand, but this entire area. The very first thing you're going to do before you even book your trip, as a matter of fact, before you even watch this video, I want you to go on to the App Store or the Play Store, wherever it is you get your apps and APKs, and I want you to grab the Grab app. Guys, listen, this is the #1 app that you're going to use here in Thailand and all throughout Southeast Asia for that matter. This is true one-stop shopping, guys, all wrapped up into one convenient tool. It doesn't matter, guys, where you are over here. The Grab app is going to work to perfection. And what I truly love about this app, guys, is you can actually set it up so that all of the payments, anything that you order from it, any activity that you use it for, you can actually have that billed to your credit card. Why is that important? Well, guys, not just for anyone who gets, travel points, etc., but let's say you're coming to a country like Vietnam, like I did a couple of weeks ago, and you don't have any money when you get to the airport. A lot of people will go, oh, well, I'll change some money at the exchange here at the airport so I can take a taxi. That is a crazy thing to do because they charge you so much to do that. Not only that, a lot of the drivers will be like, oh yeah, I'll take American, but they're going to charge you typically 2 times what you should be paying. So guys, this makes it really convenient. Now also, there's the food deliveries on it. There is grocery delivery. So if you are in Thailand or any place in Southeast Asia during rainy season, you know how fantastic it is to have food delivery. And you can actually, if you're one of these psychos who likes to cook at home for themselves, you can order in groceries, you can order cars, like I said, at the airport. You can also get motorbike taxis through the Grab app, which is fantastic. And again, guys, it is going to work flawless throughout all of Thailand and most of Southeast Asia for that matter. And it's not my favorite go-to ride-hailing app, but it is so universal that, yeah, it's the #1 app you have to have for coming to Thailand and this whole region. Now, also, before you leave your home, guys, if you're planning on doing any driving here in Thailand or Southeast Asia for that matter, you have to go and get yourself the international driver's permit, okay? Please listen to me when I tell you this, guys. I don't care how many TikTok, Instagram idiots are out there telling you that, oh, it's a scam. I paid another bribe because I got fined for not having a license. It's not a scam. It's not a bribe. It's a fine. You have to have an international driver's permit, okay? It does not matter whether or not you have a motorcycle license in your home country, unless your home country is Thailand or one of the surrounding countries in one of the ASEAN areas that has a driving treaty with Thailand. Guys, you have to have the international driver's permit. Now, please don't listen to your Uncle Cletus and believe that you can go online and order this absolute useless piece of here. There is no such thing, guys, as an international driver's license, okay? This is an internet scam, and typically it costs you about $100 to get this, where it's about a quarter of the cost to go to your local driving authority to get the proper documentation. And if you're in Canada, you're gonna go to CAA. If you're in the United States, you're gonna go to AAA. Now, keep in mind, guys, if you're coming to Thailand and you want to hop around to different countries, this international driver's permit is accepted in almost every country with the exception of Vietnam. I'm doing a video about that in a few days. Very confusing, but if you're coming to Thailand, guys, you have to have the international driver's permit. Do not waste your money again on this absolute worthless piece of gear. There's all kinds of influencers and stuff that are out promoting this. It is an absolute scam. No police here accept this. Just trust me, they're not going to accept it. Now, keep in mind, guys, you can come here. Nobody's going to ask you for the IDP when you're renting bikes, okay? The cops are definitely going to ask it, but none of the rental shops are going to ask. They're not even going to ask you if you can drive a motorbike for the most part, okay? They don't care. They just want the money. But keep this in mind. If you have an accident here, okay, it doesn't matter if you have travel insurance. It doesn't matter if you have accident insurance. If you're not properly licensed to ride or drive the motorized vehicle that you're in and you had the accident in, they're not going to cover you if you go to the hospital or anything like that. So believe me when I tell you this, the hospital bills here can be astronomical if you have an accident. I'm talking hundreds of thousands of dollars, okay? There's so many people who have been financially ruined here, not just physically for the rest of their lives, but financially for the rest of their lives, because they either didn't have the proper insurance or they thought they could drive when they really couldn't. And let me tell you something, insurance companies are famous for not wanting to pay out. So make sure you have the IDP before you leave your home country, because you cannot get one here. Now, I'll admit, I am not a big fan of eSIMs. For some strange reason, I prefer a SIM card. I know that makes me old school, but guys, again, I am old. I am as old as dirt, to be honest with you. So yeah, I'm not one of those guys that likes to change things, but I fully understand why a lot of younger people or people who are coming over here just on a vacation would love the eSIM, because that way there, as soon as you land, you have connectivity, you have your data, you don't have to worry about trying to find Wi-Fi in the airport or anything like that. So I do fully understand why people love the eSIMs. Now, I will say this much. If you're coming here for like a 30-day vacation, it is much cheaper to go and get yourself a SIM card than it is to go with an eSIM. However, if you do want the eSIM, I would say Airalo is probably the best one. I've looked at a bunch of different companies, and this is the company that if I was going to be using eSIMs, this is the one that I would use, Airalo. They have very good plans for Thailand. Well, they have plans for every single country in the world, but I fully understand the convenience to it. All I'm saying is if you are coming for longer than say 2 weeks, myself personally, I would wait till I get some Wi-Fi in the airport and I would get myself a SIM card here, because it is honestly so much cheaper. Vietnam is the same way, guys. Cambodia, I mean, to be honest with you, they almost give you data in Cambodia. It is that cheap. And there's a lot of things too in Cambodia that are completely, totally free that blow my mind. So yeah, eSIMs, guys, I would use Airalo. Now, while we're on the subject of apps that are supposed to make everything more convenient for you, there is this new Tag Thai app that allows you to do digital payments here in Thailand. Now, I will be completely honest with you. This is one of those apps that for me, it's a no. It's a take it or leave it one. I personally don't see the use in it. I don't even see where it's that convenient. But I fully understand people who love to do digital payments, et cetera, how they would really like this app. Myself, again, I don't see the convenience to it, because you have to go to a Casa Corn currency exchange booth. You give them your passport and they will give you a card that you prepay. Now, here's the thing. A lot of influencers, a lot of TikTokers are talking about how, oh, this is going to make things so much more convenient for you. You're not going to have to pay these crazy ATM fees. And the ATM fees here in Thailand are pretty crazy. It's 250 baht every time you take out money, which is right around $7.50. However, all you're doing is you're buying a prepaid card that you're going to link to this Tag Thai app. You still have to get the money somewhere, so most likely you're going to take it out of an ATM and go give it to this currency exchange place at a Casacorn bank to get this bloody card that you're then going to link to an app. So personally, I don't see the convenience in it. Again, I do get it that, it'd be nice not to have to carry cash, so you're not worrying about losing your cash. But in the end, I'm not sure how convenient this is. Hopefully down the road, they come up with something that you can link to your home bank account, maybe would make it a whole lot easier. Yeah, Tag Thai, I guess if you love digital payments, it's great. If you're like me and you're like, yeah, it is what it is. Now, one thing, guys, I want to point out really quick is that you will notice that in the description below, there's no affiliate links. Listen, I will put some links to stuff that I think that you guys should have, but you're going to have to do a little bit of research on your own. Go to the Play Store, go to the App Store, whatever it is, wherever you get your apps and your APKs. The reason I do that, guys, is because of this. I'm not trying to sell you anything. Again, I know that there's all kinds of influencers out there that are peddling this and peddling that. I'm not trying to do that. Every single thing I'm talking about in this video are all things that I use myself, with the exception of that Tag Thai thing that, again, I don't see the convenience of it. I'm just letting you guys know that it does exist. So again, understand that I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just trying to show you what I use to make my life a little bit easier and hopefully get a lot for my bot here in Thailand. My number one go-to app for booking hotel rooms is Agoda. Now, the reason I use Agoda, guys, is quite simple. If I have any trouble at all, I find Agoda's service is the best in the business. Now, I fully understand that they are linked with different companies, et cetera, et cetera. We all know that. But for me, Agoda seems to be the number one site to use. Also, I love the fact that you get Agoda cash back on certain properties. Not only that, guys, I'm going to tell you my little tip and secret on how I get the cheapest hotel rooms. Because believe it or not, you can get rooms even cheaper than what they're advertising them on Agoda. And here's how I do it, guys. I search a hotel that I want to stay at. So if I know that I want to stay at the Valencia, I'm going to go and I'm going to search it in Google. And that's going to bring up all the different options down there for the rooms. And it's always cheaper if you go through that option. But here's an even better tip, guys, that's going to save you a few more dollars. If you actually put it into Google Maps, Valencia Hotel, Da Nang, it will come up even cheaper than that. And you go direct from there to your Agoda app. It is fantastic, guys. I love it. It is one of the ways that I save money when I am traveling, because let's be honest, we all want to get a lot for the bot. We want to go long with the dong. Oh, it's terrible. Yeah. I'm just gonna stop right there. Agoda, when you're looking for hotel rooms, I think is the best app to use. Now, I fully understand that in the past, I have said some rather unpleasant, unflattering things about Thai Friendly. However, let's be completely, totally honest, guys. If you're coming here and you're looking to meet some lovely local ladies, Thai Friendly is the app for you. Now, I fully understand that there's Tinder, there's a whole bunch of different things, but in all honesty, the number one app that's used for meeting locals is Thai Friendly. Now, I will say this much. If you are coming here honestly looking for love, okay, Bangkok, Chiang Mai, those are the spots that you're going to be searching on Thai Friendly. In Phuket and Pattaya especially, straight up, it's pretty much all freelancers and ladyboys. That's just the truth, okay? I'm not non-Thai friendly. I'm just being honest with you and telling you that. Do I know people who have actually met real partners on there? Yes, I do. I've met probably 3, maybe 4 people that have met and started real relationships on Thai Friendly. Keep in mind though, guys, okay? Thai Friendly is not free. It You can use some of its services for free. You can message a girl, but I think you have to wait like 5 or 10 minutes to message again if she responds. So it can be a little that way, I guess. But it is absolutely loaded with people who are looking for dates, looking for whatever it is. The only problem is that communicating on it can be a little bit difficult, okay? Because again, there's this lag. It's like 5 or 10 minutes. I can't remember which one it is. I haven't been on Thai Friendly in probably 5 years. Anyways, guys, yeah, Thai Friendly, you definitely want to download it. But again, it does have its issues when it comes to communicating. Now, that being said, guys, when it comes to communicating with the locals, not just the girls, not just with, people that you meet, but businesses, et cetera, you are going to want to download the Line app, okay? Again, this is one that you can download from anywhere so long as you know what you're doing. The Line app is completely, totally universal. It is a lot like Grab. There's so many different benefits to it, not just communicating with people here. You can actually use international calls on it. I believe you get 5 a day, which is fantastic. But here's where it's going to come in handy for guys who did download the Thai Friendly app. Almost automatically, when you're talking to one of the locals on Thai Friendly, they're going to ask you, do you have Line? And then they're going to set up Line with you because they know that for the most part, guys are not paying for Thai Friendly, and it just makes it easier for them to communicate with you and for you to communicate with them. You can share pictures, you can share it. Line, I'm going to tell you something, guys. It's just like WhatsApp here, okay? It is that important that if you are coming and you are hoping to communicate with people, et cetera, Line is going to be incredibly valuable and useful to you. So definitely, guys, get the Line app because honestly, it's intertwined into everything here. So in the intro, I promised you guys a game changer that was going to completely, totally transform your Thailand experience. Well, guys, this is it right here. This is the HTC NE20 translating headset, okay? Now, before anybody goes on, here we go, Doc's trying to sell us something. Nope, I'm not trying to sell you anything, guys. There's no affiliate link in the description below for this little magical box here. Nope. I'm just telling you point blank, this is what I use all of the time. I have in the past did the Time Kettle T1 translator. I did a bunch of videos for them. And to be honest with you, they never used one of them because they were like, oh, you're not using enough girls in the videos. Anyways, guys, I'm going to tell you something. If you are coming here and you want to be communicating with the locals for whatever reason it is, doesn't matter to me what you're doing, this is going to be a game changer for you. These are quite honestly about $30 a pair, and they are earbuds, but it comes with an app, okay? So when you get it, inside this box, you're going to find instructions, but there's also going to be a QR code that you're going to scan, and it is an app. And what it does is it translates everything in real time. So don't be a cheapo. Go on, buy 2 pairs, okay? That way you can have one and your companion can have a pair, and you guys can actually communicate in your language. It'll be translated to their language in real time. It is absolutely amazing. Guys, I'm going to tell you something. These are the best investment that you can possibly make. I've seen them as low as $19.99. Go on Amazon, go on whatever you have to. If you want Get Here to Thailand, go on Lazada and you can buy these things for honestly about $20 a pair. Get 2 pairs because I'm going to tell you something, absolute game changer. For everybody that goes on, oh, it's so hard to communicate. It's so hard. No, it's not anymore. And I'm going to tell you something. This is 1,000 times better than Google Translate, okay? This doesn't make the errors that Google Translate makes. And not only that, you're not sitting there typing in and then handing the phone to someone and then having to switch over to their language and all. Nope, this does it in real time, guys. These are an absolute, I promise you this much, game changer. I love them. You have to get yourself 2 pairs. Buy 2 pairs. I promise you, game changer. Now, this one might come as a surprise to a lot of people unless you've met me, and then you will get it. I don't take a lot of buses or public transportation, trains, etc., etc. If I'm going someplace long distance, I'm either driving my bike or I'm going to fly there, which is funny because I'm always talking about budget travel, how to save money, how to get a lot for your butt. I'm just not a big fan of public transportation unless I'm in a big city like Bangkok or Shanghai. Then, of course, I'm going to use the metro system, the BTS, the MRT, etc., etc. But if you are someone who's coming over here to Southeast Asia and you are looking to get a lot for your butt with your travel and you want to have different experiences, buses and trains are fantastic for that. And by far the best app to use is One2Go. Very simple, One2Go, guys, I think is incredible. They have some of the best deals out there. It's so easy to use. Even an idiot like myself can fully understand it. It's that user friendly. Not only that, they give you all kinds of different options. They will go from the cheapest one possible to the most expensive. They'll give you different taxi options, bus options, huge shuttle buses, sleeper buses. And what's really nice about it too is they show you pictures of the buses that you're going to be taking so that you can actually see what it looks like to be traveling on one of these buses. Because there's nothing worse than booking a bus thinking that it's going to be a nice, comfortable, you get there and it's someone's beat up old Dodge Caravan or something like this. So I really, really like that. Not only that, I'm going to tell you something. It is very confusing over here in Asia, Thailand, Vietnam, you name it, anywhere. When you go and you book bus tickets and they don't really explain to you where to go to get the bus. One2Go, it always tells you exactly where you need to go to get your bus, which I think is fantastic. So again, if I am going to be stuck on a bus somewhere or a train, my go-to app is definitely One2Go. Now, that being said, if you're traveling within a city, guys, listen, I know I told you earlier that Grab is an all-inclusive, one-stop shop app. However, for me, especially down in Phuket, if I want a ride-hailing app, I am using Bolt. I absolutely love Bolt. As a matter of fact, when I'm in Hua Hin, it works fantastic there. I've tried it a few times in Bangkok. It's hit or miss, but for the most part, if you are down on Phuket, Bolt, I think, is the #1 ride-hailing app. One thing I love about it more than anything is I've never been scammed by one of the drivers. One thing I absolutely cannot stand about Grab is the fact that a lot of the time, the driver will try to renegotiate the fee with you, that or they will show up in a vehicle that is completely the opposite of what you have booked. At least down on Phuket, they do this all the time. So you'll book an economy car, yet they'll show up in like a 9 or 11 passenger van and try to convince you that's the only thing available. And then all of a sudden your fare is 2 or 3 times more. So I always definitely try to avoid using Grab for ride hailing when I'm down on Phuket. Now, if I'm going someplace right in Patong, guys, I will also, as a bonus, use InDrive. InDrive is great because you can order a motorbike taxi from them, and that is by far the cheapest way to get around here on Phuket. You can also order bike taxis through Grab and Bolt as well, but honestly, if you're trying to stretch your bucks as far as you possibly can down here on Phuket, InDrive is definitely the cheapest way to go. No question at all. And last but not least, guys, listen, as I said a few minutes ago, if I'm traveling long distances, I am not going to go by bus or train. I can't stand that type of travel. So I'm going to book a plane. No doubt about it. That or I'm going to drive there myself. So my go-to app for booking flights here in Thailand, Vietnam, Southeast Asia, China, anywhere in the world, to be honest with you, is Trip.com. I absolutely love Trip.com for several different reasons. One of them, I just think it is the most user-friendly and they have the best prices on fares of any website that there is out there. Not only that, also, if you're doing like long distance flying, like coming from North America to Southeast Asia, you're going to have to do layovers and stuff. And what trip.com allows you to do is actually tailor your flights to your own personal needs. So if you are someone like me who just wants to get there as fast as you possibly can, they will give you the quickest options. They will also allow you to take and choose your layover cities and stuff so you can work your tickets around. What I like to do is sometimes is if someone I know is going to be in a city that's one of my layovers, I'll lay over in that city for a day, jump on the next plane, and then come back. And I'm still getting it at that, that fare instead of buying individual tickets, which I absolutely love. Not only that, guys, they do have trip coins, and every time you book a trip, you get coins that you can use for future trips. You can get insurance on your flights and stuff, and there's even an option that you can get travel insurance there, which is a bargain. I'm going to tell you something, guys. If you're not checking off the insurance, you're absolutely out of your mind. Also, one thing I love about the app is this. They keep you informed in real time as to the status of your flight, and they will do it in 3 different ways. If you add your phone number to it, which I do, they will send you text messages to let you know if there's any delays or anything like this. They will also send you emails, and right in the app itself, there's a message center, and they will give you notifications to let you know what's going on with your flight, which is fantastic because there's nothing worse than, not realizing that your flight has been delayed for a few hours and showing up at the airport way too early. Trip.com, guys, I think is by far the best app out there if you are looking to book flights. You can also do tickets on it, hotels, etc., etc. It's a lot like Grab. It is one-stop shopping. I think it's fantastic. So there we go, guys. There are all the tips, tricks, apps, and things that I use to make my life just a little bit more easier and more convenient here in Thailand and Southeast Asia for that matter. Listen, if you got anything out of this video and you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe, give me a like, maybe leave a comment. Doesn't cost you anything, means the world to me. If you are already subscribed, you know exactly how I feel about you guys. I appreciate all of the support of the channel. Guys, I'm just living my best life. That's all I want for you. And if coming here to Thailand, if that's what it's going to take for you to live your best life, get over here as fast as you possibly can. Just remember everything I showed you in this video, and you're going to have the time of your life. Till next time, guys, cheers. Now, before I go, guys, I'm going to leave you with this. Please bring some common sense and common decency. I'm not sure what it is about Thailand, but I have really noticed over the last year or so that it is drawing the absolute worst of the worst. Again, I've shown clips like this one here so many times now that, I'll be honest with you, I'm getting tired of showing it. I'm seeing people attacking the locals, as this group did on the beach down here on Phuket, all because they were told that they can't swim in this one area. Guys, it is absolutely insane. I'm not sure what it is about Thailand that when especially guys come here, the common sense, it ain't that common. It's really not. So please bring some common sense. Understand that if something's too good to be true, guys, it really is. There's so many scams here. I'm going to tell you something. I do videos all the time about scams. Not only that, guys, don't put yourself into situations that you wouldn't put yourself in naturally or back home. Also, use some common sense, guys, when it comes to drinking and driving. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, when people are on vacation, especially these tropical islands and stuff, they think it's perfectly fine to hop on a bike or get into a car after having a few drinks. It's not. And I'm going to tell you something, guys, right now. The alcohol tolerance levels here, like what they do for the blood alcohol count, is completely, totally different than it is in your home country. It is so low and so stringent here that one beer, guys, if you drink one beer and you get on your bike, within 15 minutes, you're going to blow over the legal limit, and the consequences can be pretty dire. Hopefully these are one of those times that you can pay a bribe and get yourself out of this situation. Yeah, bring some common sense, and please, again, bring some common decency. Don't be the guy that I gotta keep showing in these videos like this absolute fear. Please don't do that. Bring common sense and common decency. Again, guys, that's it. Cheers.